Trident Wargaming. Build it, paint it, play it. Hey everyone, and welcome to another Trident Wargaming unboxing video. I'm Andy, and today we got the Island Assault box set by Warlord Games for the bolt action game. This is their brand new set that they came out with, featuring the US Marines against the Japanese in the Pacific. So we are going to open this guy up and show you what's in it and just kind of go through the sprues and what you get in it. Before we get started, a special thanks to Red Claw Gaming, your local evil gaming corporation, for giving us the Island Assault box set to do this unboxing. Also, thank you to Warlord Games for making great sets for the game that we all love. Okay, so first up we have the Japanese Infantry. Now in this starter set you actually get 24 of these. So there's about 4 sprues, I believe. And as you can see, it's their standard infantry pack that you can get separately as well. You have, of course, a lot of your heads and with the helmets and caps right there, and a whole bunch of the arms with rifles and whatnot. A lot of them have some bayonets. You have your LMGs right there, a whole bunch of packs, and you will also have your officers' sword and scabbard right there. A lot of them had back then when they were fighting against the Americans. There's a lot of different bodies. There's one that's prone, a couple that are squatted, one that's moved, and kneeling, of course, and running right there as well. So a lot of good little options in there. You also do get the arms with the banner pull over here, which is pretty cool. So a lot of little things you can do with that. They also do have like binoculars, the Type 99 light machine gun, and just a whole bunch of different little accessories and whatnot. So overall, nice kit. Really glad to see that the weapons are molded with majority of the arms. I do like that. They even have like the little trumpet right here, which is pretty cool. So if you're looking for a lot of good looking infantry for your Japanese army, this kit is actually quite good. And not only with this kit, you know, you have all your sprues, of course, but as you're putting stuff on and you're going to use those banner pulls, they have actually included your Japanese flag sheet with it as well. So that's pretty neat. You can kind of do your own little thing there with whichever flags and then go from there. Also with the set for the Japanese, you do get a Chiha medium tank, and of course this is the pamphlet that comes with it, so pretty detailed on what and where things go, just like most of the other kits. Okay, so you do get this little pamphlet, and then of course the colors and whatnot, and what paints that you can use. So that's the Chiha, and I'm going to show you the sprue here. So there is the first sprue, and as you can see, the tracks, all the other parts of it, so fairly detailed, just like the other tanks. Some nice hull pieces. Okay. And then you have the other sprue. There we go. Lots of different parts, so I'm sure you're able to kind of customize it a little bit just with what you get in the set. Otherwise, pretty decent kit. Plastic's pretty nice. Mold lines don't look like there's too many. And even you get the tank commander right there, which is pretty cool. But nice little detail on the grills here. So yeah, pretty nice kit. And we have in that pamphlet, it's pretty nice colors that they use. And it looks like you can actually equip it slightly different. So you have the Type 97 Chiha, and then you have the Type 97K Shinhoto Chiha. So a couple different ways of building it. So good little kit, and we'll continue on. Next up, for the United States, we got the Marines. Now, this is a nice kit as well that comes with the set. Again, you get 24 of them, so it's quite balanced for the amount of infantry you get from both sides. It's a good starter set for 2 players to jump in. So as you can see, the sprue, again, lots of different heads with netting and whatnot right here. A lot of cool little facial expressions on them and stuff. Again, their weapons, and I love that Warlord is doing this with more and more sets. They are, again, being molded in with the arms. Nice thing about this set, the Marines, there's a lot of arms with short sleeves, or you can see some tears in the uniforms and whatnot. It's pretty neat. They do come with the SMGs, like Thompsons, of course your rifles. A couple have bayonets on them. You do get your bar, and you do get some shotguns. A little bit more mold lines on these ones, as I can see them right now as I'm looking at them, but it's not too bad to deal with. The body poses, same kind of thing. You get your prone guy, a couple guys kneeling, and then some advancing and some standing and firing. Binoculars, packs, different arms, a couple of machetes as well, pistols. So you definitely can do a lot with this set, and even convert some stuff up to make officers and whatnot. So definitely a great set, great way to start. They look pretty cool, and of course the little pamphlet that you get with it as well, which I'll show you guys later, gives you all the instructions, and there's some nice looking models painted up here on them too. So not only do you get that with this set, you also do get this little sprue right here, and this comes with more rifles, more bars, SMGs, packs, rifles. You also do get a bazooka, which is pretty neat. So this is actually the sprue from the older sets. The weapons are a little bit thinner, so be careful when you're handling them and whatnot. You even get a grease gun right there, which is pretty cool. So this, you'll notice that the bar on this set, where right here, it's a little bit thinner, and the muzzle at the front of the gun there is a little bit flared out. The other thing with this set that's neat is you get a sniper rifle, so you can actually make a sniper out of it. So props to them for putting one of these in there. So definitely use what you got there, and you can plan it out and definitely make a pretty decent unit just from that little set. Also, for the Americans, you do get a M3A half-track transport. This is one of the kit sprues for the kit right here as we're looking at it. Fairly standard kind of kit, a lot of little parts here and there. You do get your drivers and whatnot. Looks like it can be slightly equipped differently. The armored canopy on the front, windshield can be open or closed kind of thing. Looks like it has some LMGs kind of all around it, and possibly a HMG on the front on the pintle mount. So different options. I'll show you the other sprue here, and there you go. So again, other details. There's your machine guns right there. Nice detail on the tracks and whatnot. Armor plating, it's fairly nice. You got your tools here for, you know, axe, shovel kind of thing. So definitely a nice little kit to come with the set as a transport. Gives both armies slightly different feels. The Japanese having the tank and the Americans having the transport. You get to, you know, try different things out in the game, right? So pretty neat little set. Again, you do get the pamphlet that comes with almost all the sets, right? So just shows you kind of what it is, where things go, and we'll continue on to the next thing. So with the starter set, you do get a little bit of terrain. It's not very much, but it is pretty neat. They are resin, and I believe one of them is a Japanese pillbox, which you can see right here. And I will just tilt that up slightly so you guys can see there. So a little pillbox, and then you also get some spider holes, and this one is kind of open, and this one looks like it has a rifle coming out of it. So two little kits like that come, well, three I guess, that come with the set. Pretty neat. Puts a little bit more stuff to your battlefield. You know, you do them up, put them on the field, they look good. So, and on to the next item. Okay, with the set, you do get the little mini rulebook, which a lot of people actually really like. Myself, I'm more of the hardcover guy, so either way, you'll find a nice good home. You also do get some order dice. You get 6 of 2 different colors, and it's nice because you won't have to actually go out and get any to start off right away. You'll have them in the set, and then of course you get some dice. So if you're just jumping into wargaming, this little extra that you get with it helps out a lot. You don't have to try to improvise on what to use and whatnot. This should be ample enough to get you through your first few games, and then of course if you want more, you just go and grab more. So so that comes with it, and next up we'll show you some of the pamphlets and all the extra bits and stuff that come with it too. And the standard markers that come with the 2 main box sets for bolt action. You do get your pin markers here, which is pretty standard, and then you also get your templates here, and then your little markers for circumstances and whatnot happens to your units and your tanks and all that stuff. So really nice to have these. The pin markers, you know, they're good to have when you're playing the games. You can use dice, but these get you along. They are numbered. Sometimes they're a little hard to see, but they are still pretty good. But it's nice because these, you know, you can go and get these separately as well if you need more. But it's nice that it comes with the set and it gets you started. One of the nice things about the set is you will get this play sheet, and it definitely helps out the new players trying to figure things out. They have a lot of stats on here for just for info for weapons, penetrating range, all that stuff. So this is definitely well worth keeping around. You know what, maybe even laminate it, but it really does help out a lot of the new players, or if you're just getting into the game. I know it helped me out when I started, and a couple other players too. So yeah, keep it around. You also do get, if you don't have, you do get the little ruler on the edges too. You get 2 of them. So good little pamphlet to have. And also you get the Island Assault booklet here, and it's a neat little booklet. Has a couple of some info and history about the Pacific and the battles, you know, the island hopping and stuff like that happened between the Japanese and the Americans. So you have Guadalcanal, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, Some nice artwork. I believe that's in a lot of books too. And then it has just instructions and whatnot, how to assemble your force and whatnot here. And some nice, beautiful pictures of stuff all painted up. And then the same thing for United States. And nice thing is, you know, if you're new to painting as well, they do give you helpful hints here with colors that you can use and get probably from majority of your local stores, or see if they can get it in, or you might have to order it online. And they kind of tell you where the colors kind of go basically, right? If you're, of course, you know, if you're a veteran to painting, you've already figured that out. So, but a lot of good stuff. Preparing for battle gives you some information and whatnot just to get going. Of course, you'll need, you know, measuring tape, or you can use those little rulers if you're just getting into it and you don't have one. Just kind of shows, you know, a little battlefield there out in the open, and just an order of play, and it shows you how to do things, which is pretty neat. Helps a lot of players kind of just start off and get into the game, and it just continues like that. Turn 2, and it shows you different orders, what they do, and turn 3, and so forth. So it's pretty neat. Here's the play sheet again, so it's nice because then both players can have it. So it's right there. It's pretty good. Hold on to that. It helps you with games even down the road. So that pamphlet's done as well. You also do get the sheets for the armies, how to pretty much assemble your... Oh, that one has nothing on it. How to assemble, what parts are kind of there, what kind of goes with what. So that'll help you guys out if you're brand new to it. And you also get the decal sheets for the Chiha, and also for the M3A4. So there they are. You get those lovely little bits. So be fun to use those, put those on your guys when you're all done painting. And you also get the little info cards, like so. As you can see, the M3 half track right there. It can also be used for the French, which is pretty neat. Then you also get the 2 different Chihas. So that comes with your set. It's nice to have. It's a quick reference. So there you go. And then of course you also get the standard smoke and fire and a couple of stands, a couple of bases to go with it. And of course then you go and you get all your bases that come with the game as well. So those are just a mixture of bases, like so, and then of course just your prone bases. You get quite a few of those actually. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the kit, for the starter set. It's a really good set in my opinion. You get a good decent amount of infantry. You get you know, a couple of vehicles that are fun to play. You get to try them out. If you're just getting into it, you know, try each side and go from there, and then decide if that's the army for you. But again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out. If you like these, please message and let me know. Just comment. So we'll have more coming down the pipe. And yeah, check out our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, our podcasts, and happy gaming, and we'll catch you guys next time. Trident Wargaming. Build it, paint it, play it.